All this weather we've been having, will the rain we're having right now continue through tomorrow into Monday? Could it be? Audrey's here with more. Audrey, some of us to the west might even see a sunset tonight.
Yes, to the west, you could potentially see that sunset.
Right. Thank you, Nolan.
A few more rain showers as those continue to make their way east this evening, but a lot of those severe thunderstorm warnings, in fact, all of them have now since expired. We're just left with a few special weather statements that I'll get to here in just a second, but between now and for about the next hour or so, we could still be having those showers continuing to move towards the east, and then there is going to be another chance for another round for some stronger storms between 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. Eastern time. Now, the main risk we've been seeing today has been those straight line damaging winds. We could see that with this next round, so we're going to continue to monitor that as well, but we're not expecting to see that tornado risk like we saw earlier. It's still at a 2%, but we did not see any tornado warnings at all with the last system, so I think we will still be in the clear for those. But again, damaging wind gusts are still something we're really going to be looking out for. But within the past few hours, though, we can see we've just had torrential rainfall across the valley, lots and lots of lightning with the system, but the main thing is those destructive wind gusts that we saw earlier. We saw wind gusts up to 80 miles an hour. Now that can be just as strong as even a small tornado. That's why straight line damaging winds can be just as damaging with this system. That's why it was so important to stay in place and be in your safe space during that time frame. Now, luckily, the majority of these are continuing to move out. We're just left with some lightning here too. Still a few gusty winds, but those warnings have now expired within portions of our viewing area, which is good. But we do have that next chance for that second round to come into play at around 1 a.m. Eastern time. So you'll have a few hours of a little bit of a break. Then around 1 a.m. we could have some more of those pop-up thunderstorms. Now we can see here we could still have the chance again just for some heavy rainfall and also some of those damaging wind gusts again. As we head into around 10 a.m., a lot of those are going to taper off, and then we're actually going to be in the clear for the rest of Sunday. So Sunday, tomorrow, it's not going to be a complete washout. It's really just the morning hours where we have those chances for some additional thunderstorms to occur. Now, headed into the rest of your Sunday, we'll still have some cloudy conditions overall, and then Monday, we do have another chance for some severe weather at play too, but we're just going to be focusing one day at a time, right? So today, we still are in that enhanced risk. Again, most of that has already tapered off. That's mainly been for those damaging winds. And we've even seen a little bit of hail with this system too. Now, as we head into the overnight into tomorrow morning, we could still see these chances within those pop-ups that we see too. Now, right here it says the tornado risk is at 2%, but we have not been seeing any tornadic activity this evening. So we're just going to continue to monitor that. There is anywhere between a marginal to even a slight risk for some localized flooding. Again, we have not seen that yet we have not seen that tonight yet though. Currently 70 degrees in the scenic city, so temperature wise not too bad, but still it's going to be wet out there with all of the rainfall that we've received. It's currently 70 in Cleveland, 75 in Scottsboro, 68 in Altamont, 78 degrees in Murphy. And headed into the rest of this evening, again for the next hour or so, we could still have a chance for those showers. That's mainly going to be applying for our eastern communities as those continue to move east. And then we also have again that next round between 1 to 8 a.m. Eastern time for that more of the severe threat. Still could have a pop-up storm or two at 10 a.m., but that severe threat is mainly going to be over by 8 a.m. Eastern time for tomorrow morning. And then tonight's low overall is going to be on the warm side again, 70 degrees for the low. And as we head into the rest of this week too, temperature highs tomorrow are still going to be up there, guys. We're still looking at temperature highs in the 80s, so in the upper 80s for the next several days, and we'll finally get a break from some rain showers and storms on Wednesday. Calvin.